Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Over the past few days, I actually joined a tournament. It was a non-sanctioned tournament, but it's a very popular thing going around now. It's going over these two discs that I have with me, Ringer Zone GT and the Banger Zone GT. You can tell that every content creator has probably gone over this disc by the time you're seeing this, but if you haven't seen this, we're going to be going over the wildness of these two discs. If you don't know what these zone concepts are, these are discs that, if you know the zone, which I do have with me. You know what the zone is? It's a very iconic disc in disc golf's history. It's probably one of the most popular putters, but people usually use it as mid-ranges. This disc has been super iconic in my lifetime of disc golf. So I've loved this disc for a very long time and saw that there was a tournament coming up. It's a non-sanctioned, very short tournament, but at the same time, I still wanted to win this tournament. I have a big ego. It was just with only these two discs, and the whole purpose of the tournament was to see which one was the best. You had to find out which one you liked the most, and then you had to vote on which one was your favorite. Played 18 holes at one of the most iconic courses here in Arizona. It is Vista del Camino. I actually didn't get any footage from it because I kind of wanted to just enjoy this tournament, but I did take one photo. I guess you can see that one photo. And this is the last course I thought I would only be throwing zones on. They did modify the layout so it was a bit easier for the zone, but at the same time, a lot of those holes were very far, and for a zone I could not get there. So my score for the tournament was 10th place. I know what you're saying. Aiden, how could you do that? How could you have one of the best discs in disc golf and get 10th place in the tournament? So I learned a lot about this tournament, and a lot I forgot because I haven't played a tournament since June of this year. A very long time, and I just forgot everything you need to do in a tournament in order to win, and I rushed myself heavily on the course. And with the zone, I definitely tried to muscle it most of the time on some of those far holes, and I lost everything. You had to go slow with the zone. If you want a clean, pretty flight, you had to be slow. You can't go as fast as you can trying to rip this as far as you can. We're at Disco, and we're gonna go around some of these holes, seeing which one I like better. I want you guys to know about this disc without having to get it, because was it worth it? We'll figure that out. So let's go over how I felt about this disc during the tournament. Now, it's a brand new disc for me. Like, I really didn't get any warm-ups in, and we had to use this disc for the entire tournament, like literally every hole. But this time, we had to throw 2 on every hole at Vista del Camino. My arm wanted to break, dude. I've never thrown a zone this many times in one day. Even before the tournament, I threw a zone probably 5,000 times before the tournament. So yeah, you could tell my arm was feeling it, but that means I shouldn't have had any excuses going into this tournament. Got the Ringer GT. Now, how does it feel? It has a pretty interesting lip on the top, or kind of a bead. I don't really know what to call it. It's like if you got a lid off a cookie jar. That's exactly how I would define it. It's very flat. These things came out super stable. I love the pink. I got it in here. It actually feels identical to my zone, except it just has like an extra lip. It's like if you just cut off a little bit on top of the zone and put it on top of the zone times 2. I guess I don't really know how to describe it. It's just like a little bit more beefy than the zone. That's kind of how I figured this to end out. Maybe somewhere in between the Zone OS and the zone. I don't have a Zone OS, but I would assume this is very close to that stability level. Not as stable, but next we got the Banger GT. Now, I actually was a hater going into this tournament with this disc, but it actually looks incredible and it feels amazing. This was my putter during the tournament because it's a bit more flippier than the Ringer GT zone. Nice little flex. Have it come out, and that's right under the basket. Amazing. I like how you can give that one a bit more flex and it's not going to hook insanely hard right, and that's pretty much brand new. At Vista del Camino, there's no rocks there, so I didn't hit anything except a brick wall. Let's not talk about that one. I put some Annie on that, and it's definitely hooking very hard back right. Kind of different lines there. You can tell they still got that stability even though they're part Ringer and Banger. I really like this so far. Oh, kind of shanked it low. God dang it. Wide hyzer. That's parked. What the heck? Believe it or not, this is actually a really good roller disc. During the tournament on holes that were 320 plus foot holes, people are just throwing the zinger on forehand rollers. It was hilarious. I couldn't. I actually like hurt my elbow trying. I've never practiced throwing forehand rollers with a zone in general, so I couldn't really make anything work. But if you have a good forehand roller, the ringer zone is an incredible disc. There you go. A little short, just some skip plays up there. That thing is just reliably stable, so 2 birdie putts. Get down. Oh, it needs to go. Oh, I definitely put that on a steep ice. That has to skip in now. They're both parked. Terrible putt. As anyone that owns a zone, you know that they forehand it most of the time. So I want to give you guys the best opportunity to learn if you really need this, because I went to this tournament impulsively. It was a $45 tournament for 2 of these discs, which I guess is good if you think about it. But I never wanted any of these unless I got them from like Disc Scratch or something. Please, Disc Scratch. But I'm very satisfied with my zones, so I didn't think I really needed these, and I still don't think I really do. But I think the banger could be a really cool option. I was so close to getting that line right. Oh, God, my forehand needs some work. Ah, I'm so incredibly close. There you go. Jeez, it's my fault, not the putter. Okay. There you go. Oh, that needs to get left and go. Oh, I'm parked, but I destroyed a rock. Oh, that's gonna have a massive dent in it. that had some thump behind it. That was a meaty dent into that rock. Ah, bro. This is also a really good durability test, I guess, because I'm just hitting every tree. Jeez Louise. Never mind. Bad hole for the zone. Oh, no. I didn't know whether to run that or not, but that works. All right, so durability tests. It actually is insanely good. Nothing happened and I destroyed one of these rocks over here, so that's actually really impressive. What a beautiful disc. Oh, man. There you go. All right, if you know, you know. Hole 18. Oh, I still hit it, but I'm parked. Look at that. Oh! Another good line. It might be short. Dang it, it's parked. It's just short. Forehands. I don't even know if I have the confidence to get there. That's a little short. Hyzer, you can't do that. You cannot put a disc on a hyzer line when you're trying to throw an anhyzer. Keep that in mind. Get up. No. Oh, so close. Get down. No. Oh, man. No ace today. Sorry, guys. All right, here's the construction. It is very bad. There's a big hole here. I don't know what they're doing, but that's none of my business. We got a putt to make. All right. Oh. Ooh, that's why we straddle, baby. Come on. Get in. What a putt. Let's go. That's how you finish the day. Now we got a banger. That's part. Yeah, look at the dust. Oh, man. There you go. What an interesting round, I guess. It was not very good. All right, that's gonna do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now, this was a very interesting day of throwing. I don't think I really threw it that well, or I guess I didn't really throw these that well, because we got 2 pretty incredible discs here. But is it worth it? No, I don't think it's worth getting any of these two. I mean, one of these discs will eventually lose the competition, because I forgot to actually mention at the beginning of the video, this is a competition. Whatever of these two discs wins the most votes, Discraft will make it a production run, which means they will keep making them forever, but whoever loses, they're gone, they're dunzos. So I guess I have one really rare disc here. Well, I guess they're both test flight discs. These are super rare. And I'm very glad I signed up for the tournament, because I think it was just worth all the fun times. It was an extremely fun time. And I never thought I'd be throwing a zone that much at Vista del Camino, but it was a very, very fun time. It's worth it just getting a zone or a zone OS if you want just those two really good combos, because if you get a zone OS, you get that stability, which is really good. And if you get a zone, you just get something a little flippier than that, and you get really good distance. And there's a lot of zones out there that you can work with, so I think it's more worth it going down that route. But if you really want to try something fun, yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Learned a lot about tournament play, so the next video will be about my game, because it's really bad right now. So subscribe and stay tuned for that. See you in the next one.